Hello, everybody. JC's Adventures. How are you doing today? So in our series, what we're trying to do is educate you, the customer, to what you're looking for in the best RV travel trailer for yourself. I explained before that we have the Jay Flight, the Jay Feather, the White Hawk, and the Eagle. And I went over the Jay Flight yesterday. Today, I'm going to go over the Jay Feather and what those differences are. And they're pretty significant in the aspect of what we use to build them. Jayco, again, uses the same engineering for all of our trailers, but as soon as we go to the Jay Feather, there's some major changes. Number one, our roof and that Magnum Truss roof system, it's still there, but instead of using wood, now we are using aluminum. Again, we have a plywood underneath, which is a tongue and groove, and then we have a plywood flooring as well. However, as soon as you go to the walls, so the Jay Flight, if you remember, if you want to look over there, is the corrugated. Again, that's a wood-based frame. And the Jay Feather, this is a vacuum bonded fiberglass, which everything encompasses into itself. So all the manufacturers are using the same materials for the most part. It's how ours are put together. So what they do is they take this entire wall and they put it all together. So that's the aluminum underneath, that's the insulation, that's all the different bonding materials. And then they put it into a vacuum seal bonding under a 144-ton press. And what they do is they put it in a vacuum seal, and then the press comes down and holds it for 16 to 18 minutes. So we simply don't have delamination issues. We don't have those water issues that a lot of makes do. Once it comes out of that wall, then they cut out the windows, they cut out the panels, and then they test every single wall. So if one of our walls fails, it's a $3,000 fail, and they chuck it and throw it away. Again, making sure that you get the best product for yourself. Just like all the others, we're using Goodyear tires, LCI or Dexter axles because of the never adjust brakes, and the integrated A-frame. And of course, Goodyear tires because you get that 6-year warranty with an 87-mile-an-hour speed rating. But as you take a look, one of the differences is you come up and under, notice you have a finished basement here. And again, this whole area, you have the battery disconnect here, and of course the J-port gives you your griddle, which now Jayco is using for all their units, so that you have an outside kitchen. Not all of them come with it, but it is there for all of them, and I'll show you what that looks like. They are all pre-wired for side and rear view cameras. Again, you have a plexiglass front, which is the same as a boat hole. So this will take the abuse driving down the road. You actually have diamond plating as far as, again, to keep rocks away. Underneath the wheel wells, you still have that stainless steel. And again, a lot of people aren't sure why they do that. How many times you're driving down the road, you're taking rocks? What do you think's happening to those rocks, you guys? They're drilling up underneath the bottom of your unit. And so what we're allowing for is that to just ricochet off and get no problem with your unit. Again, we have the integrated A-frame, which goes all the way back, 2 propane tanks, and the power tongue. You have the fold-away steps. You still have the on-demand water heater. But as you can see, full-size awning, outdoor speakers, and different models have different modes, and we're going to get into that at a different time. Again, my job is to educate you on what's going to make it better for you. But some people think Jay Feather's just bigger, and it's not. If you come over here, this is the Jay Feather Micro. One of the nice things you hear people talk about Asdel. Well, Jayco just doesn't, when they use Asdel, they don't just put it on the outside, but they put it on the inside as well. Again, this is a single axle trailer. So you have single axle, double axle. The difference is specifically weight. How much weight can you carry? If you're in a half-ton truck, you're towing 8,000 to 9,000 pounds, then most of the Jay Feathers are gonna work because you're gonna find them in that 6,000 to 7,000 pounds area. However, the micros are about 4,200 up to 5,000. So again, if you don't have a lot of tow capacity, you still have that availability. In the micro, they give you a brush guard. And I was telling you about the J-port system. This is where it is on the micro. And literally you have an attachment that'll come in here. You can set a griddle up on top. You can set hammock. There's a lot of different things they use. TV mounts. Again, your portable water, satellite, power. And again, you also have a full-size spare tire and always an outside shower. So you guys, when you're looking at what the different models are for you, that really is what you like. I had some people go, I don't like corrugated. I just don't like the way it looks. I have some people go, I don't like the way fiberglass looks. Finding the right unit is important. And when you're doing the education for yourself out there, there's so many different makes. What really makes it the best? The two things that I always key up on with Jayco is we do not use particle board or OSB at all in the Jay Feather, period. We also have a full 2-year manufacturer's warranty from bumper to hitch. And then on top of that, you have the 3-year structural, which everybody does. So again, you guys, find yourself the best opportunity for you. My name is JC, JC's Adventures. Come get a Jayco. Take care.